Okay, we're turning some blanks for making the pulley on the lathe shaft for the lathe, and I've already got the small diameter one, and these are, well, that one's 3.5, 4.5, and we've got another one here at 5.5 diameter. I think I'm about 10 thou over on that one at the moment, but that's okay. So we're just cutting this one. We are should be 4.5. We're about 150 thou over, so there's still quite a bit to come off of this. I've set this up. What I'm doing is trying to keep this at right angles there, so we've got a proper diameter each side. It hopefully tracks the belt properly. What I've done is sighted up down to the lathe bed bars to get this rest in line, and then I can judge that gap there, and always just keep moving this in, sight it up with the bed bars, and that should work fine. So we'll get this one finished. Okay, I'll have a measure at that, see where we're at. Across there. I like where I can see it. We're still about 60-70 thou over. Okay. See where we are now. Another one, we're about 10 thou over. I'm going to leave it there. I'm quite happy with that. Had one little dig in. I think I took that off, that's fine. We'll just clean the edges up, sand it down smooth. I just run down that edge because that's wasn't running quite true. That's better now. They'll all get epoxy bonded together. That's fine. So that'll do for that one. What we'll do is we'll get set up to put this one in as well. But I've got to drill a hole in there first to mount it on the arbor. So I'll just do that and come back. Okay, we've got our hole. That is tight. Seems tighter than the last one. Okay. So I've just got a screw chuck on here for cutting this. That's it. And because this is mounted on the Morse taper, turning that, I put in the tailstock just for support. Spot on. Spot on. There, just tidy up the edges. Okay. There's my stack of the 3 pulleys. And they've got burrs on them that's going to hold them off, but that'll match. They're all a bit thicker than what's actually on there at the moment, so there is still some truing up to be done on them, but they're all laminated blocks, and they'll be laminated, so if the grains are in that way on this one, when it goes on, that grain will go that way, and then the or at 90 degrees this one will come the other way. So that's that little job done. I think now we ought to have a look at these bearings, and it certainly sounds like it's the motor bearings, so we'll have that off on the bench and see what's up. We'll see what size new bearings we need. Alright, now we've got these done, I've checked each side to see which is the flattest side, and I've marked with a cross the ones that aren't so great. I just took any little burrs off by just rubbing them on there, and that's getting them nice and flat, so that's okay, there's no wobble on that, and that one's okay as well. So what I'll now do, I'm going to actually glue them onto this piece of wood, line the grain up, and then I shall run them through my thicknesser with very, very light cuts every time, so we can get them down to the right dimension. Take a little bit of time to warm up. What would we have done, or what did we do before hot melt glue guns? Right, we've got them all stuck on. Now we want to get these down to 1 5/16 and then 1 9/16 at the moment. So we're rough set. Put that on. Right, let's have another go at this. Didn't like that glue on there, so I've screwed them on. Right, let's have a go. We'll turn the back on first. We are there. That matches up. Over here on this machine. That on there. That is pretty good. Well, that will do. I've got them at the right thickness now. All's good. They can all go together now. We've got to have a hole bored through. We've got to bore a hole through these for the lathe shaft to go through, which isn't a great problem. It'll be okay. We'll just take these apart now. It's a little bit tight on that one. It's a little bit tighter. Well, perhaps it could have done with a little bit more off, but that could just be those burrs. Let's have a go at flat in there. There we are. Just a little bit off, but well, there you can see they will match that. Near enough. That'll be good enough for what we want. And this is only a mock-up, so